number 10 team in the country, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Marshall Thundering Herd. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Hey, that's Mac from the program.
Play the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. It's a draw play. And the visitors start with a run that barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Texas State. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Yeah, this a little icy freshman.
And he'll just take a knee.
Yeah, he's one of them. He's one of the two. Mac is one. Bobby Boucher's the other.
Here comes Marshall's offense back out.
Yeah, they're young guys. We want to keep
Number
interested.
interception on the very first play of the last possession. He'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
They blocking out there. I can't get off none of that. Hooding me out of it.
Some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Yeah.
Finds that big short pass.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
I got to put Bobby Boucher in. He wasn't in. That's my fault. I read a couple plays without my linebackers in.
Important second
Bobby
down play
Boucher.
coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow
The boy Bobby
catches a
Boucher.
break on this tip ball.
Water boy. Water boy. Come here. Boom.
He's going to cost himself a game.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Breaking tackles. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball.
That boy Mac. He ran into Mac again.
Anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script.
In the back, look at that.
To make something.
That thing out there.
Happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop?
DJ Lagway.
Tackle there with a slide. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option,
they got him. Defense comes up with a sack. The sack sets up second down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas State 6, Marshall 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll feed the back again. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
Touchdown, Texas State. Number 13.
I ain't got the pre, though. I should have named him the pre. You're right. Yeah. Missed it.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? And the wideout goes in motion. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he finds the end zone again. The touchdown and the two-point conversion. Wow. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Texas State 14, Marshall 0.
He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Boy, you see that.
That's when the drive will start.
It's only a freshman. He's only a freshman guy. Look how he hit this dude. Watch it.
Marshall's offense takes the field again. Last possession, they fumbled away and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away?
They go again.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
See, that's how you limit what
He's
an
going to take
offense
on
wants
blocks
to
and
do.
Mac
This
and make
time,
plays.
the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short game. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaking free at the 35. Big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 45. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice.
There. He just wanted to show he was there.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Now, a crucial 3rd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs
Tried
into
to
the
cut
end zone.
you.
Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Bet you. Gotta make that tackle.
Pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that phenomenal job.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks,
We ain't gotta make the
executing
tackle.
along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Wood. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Tackle made quickly, but a
Freshman,
big
man. I'm just trying to
play
get
for
them
this
going.
offense through the air.
Well, this is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd
Field
ball.
goal.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Finding space at the 20. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And they'll get him down that time. Well, still plenty of work here to do now on 2nd down and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas
Yeah, I don't
State.
know. He must got quick start or something. He hit that mud.
This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
21, Marshall, 7.
Don't get him, Matt.
Return
Look at
starts
him,
from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
Will take over 1st and 10.
2 Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Nice grab. It's Jones. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do?
Water boy.
He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Hands off to the left. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's going to take off here. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. 1st and 10 play coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Water boy.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been
Boy, it is food. Look at
defenses
that.
that really build their
6'4", look at
defense
that.
in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Runs right over the defender. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Oh, there's the stiff arm.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's brought down there. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Oh my God, did you see that?
And he will score. Touchdown.
It made him do that. He kind of hit that mud just like my back.
Probably one of the most impressive drives
Yeah,
Hey, I have to agree
yeah,
with you.
yeah.
Long drives
Because he
like
was
that
out
are
there,
a great
you know.
technique. Slowly
Because
layer
the
in
corner
all the
came.
intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's
Oh,
good. He's tackled
you
at
never
the
know
10.
what.
Not in good field position to start the drive. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense in hurry-up mode. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he lost it deep
Ooh,
over the
what
middle.
is that, DJ?
They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out
Yeah,
in the first half.
you got the best
And that
arm
will
on the
do
game.
it for
You
the
throw that
first
ball
half
40
here.
yards like
Kevin
that.
Connors now has our halftime update. Marshall will
That's
kick it off
crazy.
to get the second half going.
I stood over there. I got stopped my feet, everything.
And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
I see. Does it again.
A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line.
109 yards.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
The freshman came to play today.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
Freshman came to play.
So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I'm tired of seeing
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
If we can do it, let's see what we can do.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And on the carry, he's heading left. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
But the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to...
I needed this game more than you did, though, because you see, they moved me to 10.
He'll call for the fair
Shit, if
catch
I would
here.
lost this, they would have kicked me out. Yeah, but yeah, they'll gave me 2. They'll kick me out.
Here comes Marshall's
Would have been
offense back
tough.
out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It was wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
That's towards ACL out there.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
I knew he was somewhere. I could not find him. I thought he had maybe a dig.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The sure hands. It's Harper. And he's tackled after the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. Instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it for it all here. Oh, he can't hang on.
Champ Bailey over there.
An opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Champ over there.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle, but 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that.
Short
You can either
range.
keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Oh my God! How far I do that?
Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening down.
Champ Bailey.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. There's the handoff. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
I need a timeout.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
All right, let's go.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Back to throw. It's leg way. And he lofts it toward the sideline.
Oh.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Texas State. And the route is on. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with a conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be
He
more
plays
on the
100
defense.
yards.
What
That
in the
means he
world
scored.
are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Snags a quick throw. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it.
Oh, come on, Mac.
It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and
Get your
short.
3, Mac.
Your
Get your
goal should
3.
just be keep this drive alive the best
Got them
way
old
you can
school
sometimes.
Adidas on.
Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He lets it
Give
go.
me that.
And he throws his 3rd
Water
interception
boy.
of the day.
Water boy.
Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Heading left after the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
He's tackled at the 24-yard line. Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Texas State 42, Marshall 14.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down.
Yeah, son at home, B. Oh, okay.
Takes the handoff again.
North Carolina was asking me.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Texas State. And this one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing.
Yeah.
And here he is.
We're kind of
the big
upset. We
stage
really
of the
want Florida State,
championship
so.
game, showcasing everything
Yes.
he's got in the toolbox.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle.
49, Marshall 14.
Bringing it out, it's Jones. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Freshman came to play
Marshall's
today.
offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Can your son upset the number 1 team in the country?
Throw it on second down. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Texas State. Wow, what a defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the point after is right down the middle.
He said probably
8:30. Boot this one away.
Yeah.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
Let me look at the schedule. Just Dawson and Dawson and Carson playing better.
It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back.
So they get their game
6 in the last possession. Looking for his back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Get set.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to know how to sing. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Short pass finds the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, quarterback's best friend is a big target on third down. Nice job of finding the tight end and that big target, and he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. He's swarmed by the defense. The offense going with the hurry up. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're
hard
not
to
just
see it, he
going
dunked
all
over the
through
ball.
the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
On the run here. Let's it go.
That's me.
And that is
That was me covering
number
it all the
5
time.
as the nightmare performance continues. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 20. Touchdown.
Yeah, I cover
Texas
them all the
State.
time.
And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the
6
ball in his
turnovers.
hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Yep. The opening kickoff return.
Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now?
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the single back takes the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Third down after that running play. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for it.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back.
Gotta get off the block.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. That completion makes it second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Harbor. And a huge
Hey, let him score. Good. Get him out of there.
Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
And this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter.
Don't
You're
let
down
him-
a bit,
don't let him.
but who knows?
Oh,
Make a
Harbor
big
scored.
play, try to get
Still
in the
mad
end
at
zone,
him.
maybe get an onside kick.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Tailback tests the middle of
Oh
the
my
defense.
God! What's my
Runs
baby
it
though?
in for the score. Touchdown, Marshall.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 98, take this one away.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the return will be brought down.
Texas State offense will take over. First and 10.
Nice play.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch
Same
them out
play,
horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards.
Keep
Didn't
the
quite get
clock
the
going.
first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Ooh.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Just getting ready for. Yeah.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him short
It's
of the
in,
marker.
got
Now
it.
it's fourth
Man.
down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth-down stop.
Maybe a little bit too creative here on this fourth down
Oh,
play
man.
call by
He
the
jumped over my
offense.
dude like
I
he
think
stole
the
something.
defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that receiver, whether it was a pass or a run. And by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short of the first down marker.
Caught over the middle. It's Carver. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. They can't slow him down. They
Oh,
finally
running the Mac
corral him
right
at
there.
the 1. On second and goal, they give it to him again. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say
She didn't go to sleep, man.